one Voodoo video when me
Wait! Knowledge? I didn't realize you recognize. I did similar to them with a nutmeg video. Yes. But the reality of the thing is, Jamaicans, especially poor Jamaicans, they're living in what is called a delusional state of mind. Because the experiment is real. The ghettos and the slums and the gullies are experiments. Right. They are only there to bring out the worst in your genetics. If you can get out, you are a God. Yes, the true Jesus Christ in the manger. Yes. I'm saying this to say, a lot of Jamaicans are fascinated by voodoo and obeah and the occult, the dark, evil occult. Why? It is because of the state of mind. Jamaicans are living in a mining environment. A lot of mining is going on, especially mining of bauxite. And bauxite is made up of aluminum, right? So the bauxite is processed to make alumina and further aluminum through what is called electrolysis. Now, in Jamaica, they mine a lot of bauxite, and people live in these areas, and the pollution from the uncapped mine lands spread all over the island. All across the island, you have these pollutants from mining activities, right? And aluminum is a very dangerous element. In fact, God made aluminum lock tight into the soil, into bauxite, into rocks, because it is very dangerous. It's not an element that should be exposed to human beings, right? Because it creates what is called neurotoxic effect, right? It is a mutagenic compound. It can cause mutation in your DNA. Yes. But other factors such as the landfills, right? The dump, Riverton City dump, releasing dangerous pollutant in the atmosphere, right? Reaching even the rich people too. Guess what? You have the bauxite mining, you have the dumping, you have the factory pollution, you have all of the agricultural pollution. It's a matrix of toxins, my friend. It's the ecology of toxins. And what happens in a state like this with release of toxins? People breathe them and they become a part of the brain chemistry. Not only that, we eat these toxins. A lot of Jamaicans eat aluminum. Aluminum pot, aluminum pan, aluminum spoon, aluminum fork, aluminum foil. Everything is aluminum based. And we consume that aluminum. You know what happens when you consume aluminum? That aluminum is being picked up by your gut microbes, especially if you don't have healthy gut microbes and you have the unhealthy one. They will feed on the aluminum and they will move the aluminum from your gut and take it to your brain. Okay? Not only that, you have fatty tissues that will also tie up these toxins like aluminum in your brain. Aluminum should never go to the brain. It is illegal for aluminum to go to the brain. Another thing is that these heavy metals like aluminum, they can bioaccumulate in your body. That means they increase their concentration in your body, right? Now, the important takeaway from this video is this. You have what is called a blood-brain barrier tissue. A nice little, it's not even a tissue. It's a subcell. They call this piece of tissue, subcell, pericyte. You have what is called a blood-brain barrier tissue that is made up of a very thin strip called the pericyte. The pericyte is there to prevent things from going across the brain. So anything that is in the body's blood should not get into the brain's blood. And it is prevented by what is called a blood-brain barrier. BBB. Scientists love to talk about it. You must Google it too. Now, the blood-brain barrier is made up of what is called the pericyte. Very delicate. You know that aluminum breaks down the pericyte. Aluminum makes the pericyte very porous. Aluminum breaks down the pericyte along with microorganisms such as the parasites, dangerous parasites. Now, aluminum seeps into the brain. Other toxins seep into the brain. Parasites enter the brain. This is why most Jamaicans are suffering from mental challenges. You have headache, problem concentrating and focusing. You can't read well, you can't do mathematics, you can't brainstorm your plan, you can't see your vision, you can't have good sleep. All of these things is because you have toxins in the brain like aluminum. And Jamaicans were held down by aluminum. They just don't know as yet. But your toxin is aluminum that keeps your brain from firing at high frequencies. So when aluminum is in the brain, you are going to become very schizophrenic, very delusional. You suffer from a lot of brain neurological dysfunctions and diseases. This is why you always feel like somebody's obeah in you, the least thing. Because when you are stressed, this is the time you feel really lightheaded and crazy because of the toxins here. You realize every time you drop, you can come up with some sort of cola or something because you turn on the cytokine storm in your brain. This is the source for even grave diseases. When you see people with pulp eyes, it's not normal. It's because it is an epigenetic effect that will show in your life when you have issues like hormonal imbalances. A lot of us in Jamaica have symptoms of grave diseases. A lot of symptoms of what they call hypertension activity disorder, ADHD, something. These are labels, my people. You just need to fix up your brain. Take out these toxins out your brain, stabilize yourself, clean up your gut, and you will start experiencing higher frequency waves. Nobody will, you will not feel like somebody's obeahing you. But with these toxins in your brain, trust me, you are being obeahed. Not by your friend over there, but the system have you living in landfills like Riverton City. People like in Corville Garden, New Havens, Washingtons. The Riverton City people, man, we're talking about Seaview people, man. All these people. How are you going to focus, concentrate with toxins in your brain? No, it gives you anxiety. It makes you stress. It puts you in a state of fight and flight. This is why you always at war with each other in your relationship, from neighborhood to neighborhood, city to city, always in violence and crime. You were made to do this. The toxins you're breathing, they take the chemistry, the high frequency chemistry off and put you on a low frequency where heavy metal dominates. You cannot think godly. You cannot become divine with these low frequency toxins. Your brain is not a rock to tie up aluminum. The environment, the soil, the rocks, they will do that. Stop using these aluminum utensils. Become very active. Be environmental stewards. Speak about these industries that are coming in and doing the mining. Talk about Petrojam and these places. Talk about NSWMA. Talk about the landfill. Talk about your environmental issues, the pollutions. Talk about the ecological injustice. Do the right thing, my people. Unless you do this, they will continuously poison you and your children, and you will be forever held down and feel like you're being obeahed. You're not being obeahed, you're being poisoned. Take care of your environment. Knowledge! TrueVersion. Powerful one. Give thanks, my job.